Welcome back to Indie Films, where we dive deep into films that capture the beauty of everyday life and explore the human spirit.
Nuri Bilge Ceylan's Once Upon a Time in Anatolia is not your typical crime thriller. It is a cinematic odyssey, a slow burn that draws you into its world and leaves you contemplating long after the credits roll. Ceylan, a master of atmosphere and psychological depth, crafts a film that transcends genre conventions, delving into the human condition against the stark backdrop of the Anatolian landscape. The film follows a group of men, a prosecutor, a doctor, police officers and a suspect as they search for a body in the dead of night. What unfolds is not a straightforward investigation, but a journey into the characters' psyches, revealing their secrets, regrets, and the weight of their choices. Ceylan's camera becomes an observer, capturing the vastness of the landscape and the intimacy of the characters' interactions with equal precision. The film's beauty lies in its stillness, its long takes that allow the audience to absorb the atmosphere and contemplate the unspoken. Once Upon a Time in Anatolia is a film that demands patience, but the reward is a profound and unforgettable cinematic experience. It is a testament to Ceylan's mastery as a filmmaker and his ability to create art that lingers in the mind, prompting reflection and introspection. The film's plot, while seemingly simple, is layered with complexity. On the surface, it is a procedural, following a group of men as they search for a burial site. However, as the night progresses, the search becomes a metaphor for something deeper. The body they are looking for represents a hidden truth, a crime that has left its mark on all involved. The search itself becomes a process of uncovering not just the physical remains, but also the psychological and emotional scars that the crime has left behind. Ceylan masterfully subverts genre expectations. There are no car chases, no shootouts, no easy answers. The tension builds slowly through subtle shifts in dialogue, pregnant pauses, and the weight of unspoken truths. As the characters journey deeper into the Anatolian night, the line between truth and illusion blurs. The search for the body becomes a search for meaning, for answers to questions that may not have easy solutions. The Anatolian landscape is not merely a backdrop in Once Upon a Time in Anatolia. It is a character in itself. Its vastness, its stark beauty, and its unforgiving nature mirror the inner turmoil of the characters. Ceylan's long takes, often static and contemplative, allow the landscape to breathe, to envelop the viewer in its silence. The film's pacing, deliberately slow and meditative, forces the audience to engage with the characters' unspoken thoughts and emotions. The darkness of the night, punctuated by the headlights of the car, creates an atmosphere of uncertainty and suspense. The silence is broken only by the murmur of conversation, the rustling of the wind, or the distant barking of a dog. Ceylan's use of sound is equally masterful. He uses silence strategically, allowing it to speak volumes, to heighten the tension and draw the audience deeper into the characters' inner worlds. Section 4. Whispers in the dark characters and their hidden depths. Ceylan's characters are complex and flawed individuals, their pasts shrouded in mystery. The film offers glimpses into their lives, their relationships and their regrets, but never fully reveals their secrets. The prosecutor, weary and disillusioned, represents the weight of justice. The doctor, observant and empathetic, grapples with his own sense of morality. The suspect, haunted by his past, embodies the consequences of guilt and despair. Dialogue is sparse but loaded with meaning. Conversations are often fragmented, interrupted by silences that speak louder than words. It is in these subtle moments, in a glance, a hesitation, a shift in posture, that the characters reveal their true selves. Ceylan's camera observes them closely, capturing their every gesture and expression. Their faces, often illuminated by the dim light of a cigarette or the car's headlights, become canvases that betray their hidden emotions. Section 5. Existential echoes, truth, guilt, and the human condition. At its core, Once Upon a Time in Anatolia is a meditation on the human condition, exploring themes of truth, guilt, and the complexities of life and death. The search for the body becomes a metaphor for the search for meaning in a world where answers are elusive. The film grapples with the nature of truth, questioning whether it is absolute or subjective, whether it can ever be fully known or understood. The characters' perspectives on the crime and their roles in it are clouded by their own biases, experiences, and secrets. Guilt permeates the film, weighing heavily on the characters. The suspect's guilt is palpable, but so too is the guilt of the men who pursue him, each grappling with their own past mistakes and moral compromises. Ceylan does not offer easy answers or moral judgments. Instead, he presents the characters' struggles with empathy and understanding, forcing the audience to confront their own complexities and the ambiguities of human nature.